I came from New York City to live the Maine life. I was hired to design outdoor footwear.
I live the Maine life. We're looking for college grads, so come get your check.
I came from Venezuela to live the Maine life. I opened my own restaurant.
Learn more about hundreds of Maine jobs and our tax program for college grads at liveandworkinmaine.com.
Hey everyone, here's a look at what's coming up on this week's episode.
Fireflies are burning bright. Follow the sweet sounds into the twilight. Rocking chairs on a summer's night. We may never wake up again, never wake up again.
And this week at Myro Studios, we are hearing the music of pianist Ben Cosgrove, who just released his new EP.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin Kevin.
I'm Kevin Oates.
And you're watching MaineLife.
An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Hi everyone, welcome to MaineLife on this Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yeah, you've got a Mama O and I've got a Mama Joe.
And Mama O and the whole Oates family, we're not from Maine, but we actually spent our entire childhood in Algonquin and Wells. So a lot of my childhood memories because of my mom has brought me to here. So thanks Mama O for that.
And Mama Joe, so I didn't know that. Mama Joe brought me to Algonquin and the beaches there growing up. So we hope all the moms are doing something very special today, and we thank them for all that they do,
they've done.
Including life.
Look how we turned out.
Well, we have a great show for you coming up. We interviewed 3 amazing entrepreneurs, the founders of MedRhythms.
Oh, awesome.
And Sisters Gourmet Deli.
Yes.
Have you been there?
Oh, yes. It's incredible.
An awesome story and incredible food as well. And we toured a sea captain's home in Falmouth, built in 1850.
No way.
I wish the walls could talk.
This week, we're actually switching things up a bit as far as music. We are featuring pianist Ben Cosgrove, who just creates these massive sounds out of one instrument, and we're so excited to have him.
You are in for quite a treat.
Ben, why don't you take us into your first song?
We are proud to support Maine businesses. Not only are they our customers, they are the lifeblood of our state. Whether they're entrepreneurs who have come here to try to grow a business and make a life, or whether they've been in a 6th generation business in Maine, we're proud of them all.
In this week's Maine Business segment, we are introducing you to two passionate entrepreneurs, both from Maine, who left the state and have since brought their business back here to Maine. They are the founders of MedRhythms, using technology and music to help heal folks who have suffered through stroke or Parkinson's.
And it's incredible. There's more and more studies out there showing the power that music has on the body and on the mind as far as healing. And it's incredible the work that MedRhythms is doing.
They have an awesome story. Meet Owen and Brian.
At MedRhythms, we're a digital medicine company, and we're using music and sensors and machine learning to help people recover walking and reduce falls. And so we've made this platform that actually is based upon the neuroscience of music that can engage people's brains after they've had some sort of neurologic injury or disease, something like a stroke or Parkinson's, to help them live a better quality of life by improving their walking.
Brian actually is an expert at using music to help people recover function, and he was doing this at the No. 5 rehab hospital in the country in Boston as a therapist one-on-one with people, seeing fantastic results and gains, but we couldn't reach lots of people. So that's why we said, well, let's see if we can build a product based on that, and that's where we are today.
We've built a digital medicine platform, which essentially can collect data about the body. It can be really lots of different data, feeds it into our algorithm, and then changes music, preferred music that you like, in real time based upon neuroscience principles of how we know that music engages the brain.
This process that we're developing that will measure something about the body, analyze it, and act on it can be applied not just to stroke, but to fall prevention in general elderly. It can also be applied to Parkinson's disease and multiple sclerosis and a number of other indications. And then in the future, we can do language and cognition and other things with this same kind of closed loop process that we're building to really recover anything, anywhere, whether you're in the city in Boston or in rural Patten, Maine, where I grew up.
We're really excited to begin to launch this product. This has been sort of a few years in the making. As we said, we've been doing this hands-on with therapy for a couple of years now, and what we're seeing is that people are getting better faster with greater results, and sometimes music is the only thing that works. And what I had to do as a clinician every day is when people were asking me, well, how can I get more of this, and what can I do once I leave the hospital? And I had to look at them and say, there's nothing you can do right now. We're the only ones doing this, and it requires a therapist in order to be there. And so we're really getting to the point where we're very close to being able to launch a product that is much more scalable, much more accessible, and we're really looking forward to making that kind of difference for people.
The three things that brought me back to the state of Maine were, the people, the culture and the food, which is no surprise to anyone, and the ability to be on the ocean and in the mountains and hiking, within an hour and a half of each other. Put those all together, Maine is the greatest place to be for what we're doing. And as a company, we actually think we can be more successful in Maine.
The company originally started there in Boston, and we were really excited about bringing it back to Maine. The people of Maine are unlike no other, and the quality of life here is fantastic. And the community that we feel here and the support that we have here is something that we wouldn't find elsewhere. And so we're really excited about bringing this to Maine and being able to hopefully make an impact here in the lives of those that we serve, but also to be able to provide jobs for the people of Maine as well.
Hi, I'm Jim. I guess I'm just looking for the ideal partner. I love being out in the wild, taking the road less traveled. I want someone who gets along with my friends, someone I can really share my life with. I guess I'm just looking for someone I can really connect with. Hi, I'm Jim. Nice to meet you.
It's your car. Find it at Quirk.
Welcome back, everyone. In this week's Places and Spaces, we are here on Falmouth Foreside checking out this cape built in 1850 for a sea captain. 167 years later, there's now a new owner that recently renovated and transformed the inside with the help from designer Deb Kingry. Let's go meet her and check it out. Hey, Deb.
Erin, welcome.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Sweet, charming home. So where do we begin?
Oh my gosh, there's just so much to talk about and see. I love to describe this house as a beautiful wrapped present.
Take us through some of the details that you added, from the walls to the windows.
Yes, so you can see we've added a gas fireplace.
Very cozy.
Flanked with some shiplap and bookcases. We added this beautiful butler's pantry and put the powder room here.
And we're looking outside. You
We're
created
looking outside.
this patio and some
Yes.
outdoor living space,
Yes.
which was not here.
It was not here.
How much value does it add to the home to have outdoor space?
Oh,
and a
it's
mudroom walking in?
extremely important, extremely important.
So the only thing that you actually added onto the property, or the developer did, was the mudroom.
Exactly. We added this mudroom because during the kitchen remodel, we took away the access door from the garage into the kitchen so we could expand that space.
How much value does a mudroom add to a home?
Well, living in Maine, as you know, we have about 10 months of winter.
No! Well, let's move over and check out the kitchen, which is where all the magic happens.
The kitchen is incredible.
Wow.
It is incredible.
Do you sit with your clients and go over the materials and the color scheme, or do sometimes they just ask you to do it all?
Well, in this case, it was a group effort. We really did spend a lot of time on the design and the feel of this kitchen.
So how long did the project, from start to finish, how long did it take
Oh gosh,
you?
well, we had a couple little mishaps, but I think we were about a year and a half into this project. So.
And you have some favorites upstairs.
I have some favorites. We did some beautiful bath remodels. We did, gosh, the master bedroom kind of just took on a life of its own, and it's just this beautiful hideaway.
Well, do you have a favorite part of this home? Everything is so charming.
I don't know, I love it all.
Well, I don't want to move, so. Happy to be here at Sisters Gourmet Deli with founder and sister Michaela. Can I be the honorary sister Erin today?
You can be honorary sister Erin. I even got you a fancy apron, so we're ready for you.
We'll get back there to make some sandwiches in a minute. Before we get into the business side, talk about the branding and how successful that has been and catchy.
Yeah, the branding has been really fun for me because I haven't had anyone saying no to me. So when I said I wanted everyone to wear fun, colorful aprons and bandanas, and we're gonna call each other sister, and we're gonna have every color under the rainbow, it's a go. So that's been really successful for us, for sure.
Aside from the amazing food that you provide and service, talk about the environment and the energy and what led you to this.
I knew that I've always had entrepreneurship in my heart. I always wanted to run my own thing. There was a group of girls who came up and said, "We're going with you, what's next? Let's go do something totally different. Let's go do something that's totally us. Let's make it colorful. Let's do sandwiches. Let's make it bright. Let's do the best sandwiches." And so Sisters was born.
26 years old, 4 businesses. Give us the lowdown on how to be an entrepreneur. What does it take? How are you doing this?
I think you have to be crazy. I think you have to be so passionate about what you're doing, and it has to be different. I didn't want to do the same old sandwich shop that everyone else was doing. I knew we were going to be different, and I didn't have to try too hard to go out of the box. This is genuinely my personality through and through.
Let's talk about the sandwiches and the food, and you're expanding.
We started doing breakfast. That was totally new for us. That was a transition, and then kind of like rocking out the new summer menu and switching things up and getting new stuff going. It's so fun, and I always wanted to be a team venture. I never want to be the type of boss that just walks in and puts a sign on the wall and says, "This is what we're doing today."
Do you use local products?
Yep, we use all local cheeses, all local produce. All of our meats are all natural.
Where do you see yourself, in a year? You've already grown and have had such success.
All I can tell you is that we're expanding, we're getting bigger, better, faster, and we're just gonna keep the love going.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, congratulations. What are we
Thank
going to
you.
make right now?
So I want you to make the new vegetarian, which is our fancy. So it's goat cheese, pear, apple, honey, and almond. And that comes on our house-baked bread. So it's the bread we do fresh every morning. It's a white base with herbs and spices. We're also going to make the shore wrap because everyone has been freaking out that it came back. We got rid of it for the summer. So it's salmon with our spicy cilantro yogurt, fresh avocado, carrot, and cucumber. That's the fancy. So
Looks
that
fancy
is
to me.
goat cheese, apple, pear, honey, and almond on this beautiful bread. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, you got to dig in with me now.
Oh, okay.
Instead of toasting.
Twist my arm.
Instead
Twist
of
my arm.
toasting champagne, we'll toast
There
to
you
the
go.
fancy.
To the fancy.
Congratulations.
It's still so good.
Each week on MaineLife, we have a segment called Maine Tails, where we feature your furry friends. A thank you to Mom Karen and Dad Dave for sending in this adorable video of Ayla. And I have to say that I've had the privilege of actually meeting Ayla several times at the annual Refuge League events, and she is probably one of the most beautiful and feminine girls I have ever met. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for sharing that cute video. And we'd also like to say thank you to her veterinarians over at Brackett Street Veterinary Hospital. They take very good care of her. If you'd like to send in photos and videos of your furry friends for a chance to be featured on MaineLife, you can email us at info@mainlifemedia.com.
And we are hearing another song from pianist Ben Cosgrove.
Welcome back, everyone. Each week on MaineLife, we feature creators and innovators all across the state of Maine.
Meet this week's Game Changer.
We support Game Changers because it's the only outlet of its kind that seeks out and celebrates this kind of innovative and creative talent here in Maine.
Welcome to Game Changers. My name is Jess Knox. I'm here today with one of our new Game Changers, Lauren Kane. Lauren, welcome to Game Changers.
Thank you.
So can you tell me a little bit about the Women's Empowerment Summit that you've been working on?
Yes, we've been calling it the Maine Empowerment Project. It is something that's been a passion of mine, working with young females, but it is for females of all ages and backgrounds. The goal is to develop a curriculum and a day, really a morning, based on helping young women especially dive into kind of their goals and their aspirations sooner, and get a feel for what's out there for resources for them, and really try to become more knowledgeable sooner about how they can realize their potential and feel confident about themselves.
This must be, I know a lot about your background, so for our viewers, this seems kind of natural for you in some ways. I mean, you've got such an incredible background as both a team leader and a coach, and the work that you've done with Maniacs Lacrosse as the founder of that. So in this instance, you might be coaching women individually or as a group. How does the work you do, though, build community among the members and among the folks who participate?
Well, it's really nice because each summit is built towards a group of women so far that have something in common, whether they're young athletes. We have one coming up May 7th for mothers, empowerment for moms. And we have one coming up in July that is built around females headed off to college for the first time. So I'm trying to create community and connection and networking between those groups so that they realize there's other people out there like them, and they really get to connect and feel that community around the phase of life they're in and grow from that. And
they get their own tribe.
They get a tribe, they build a tribe. And I've watched it through our first summit. Girls went home with new friends and a better sense of themselves, and it felt like it was really good work to be doing.
It is good work to be doing. If you had a magic wand and you could have a moonshot, what would that moonshot be?
I would love to leave a legacy behind that maybe people remember that with whatever work I've done or we've done, we've helped girls connect to themselves sooner, feel more positive, and then go out into the world and our community and give more back or feel more positive about their life overall sooner is a big point for me.
That sounds pretty awesome. So if people want to find out more information about your program, where do they go?
So we have a Facebook page, the Maine Empowerment Project. The next 3 upcoming empowerment summits are listed there, and you can get tickets online right away.
Well, I look forward to supporting you however we can.
Awesome.
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Each week on MaineLife, we feature individuals from across the state of Maine showing off their skills and talents in the best way possible. Take a look.
And we'd love to see your talent. Submit your video at info@mainlifemedia.com. And before we wrap, we'd one more time like to say a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
And we are hearing one last song from pianist Ben Cosgrove off his new EP, which you can find online and at bencosgrove.com. Thanks for watching.